know your value, do not compromise on that value. And I think it's something that we also face as young entrepreneurs as well. Like you enter a room and you kind of, the people that you're speaking to are much higher up and they've got a lot more experience in business. And that's great. Like there's certain things that we can learn from the more mature leaders in business. But on the flip side, it can be a challenge because there's certain things that us as young people, because we grew up with smartphones from the age of like 10, 8, whatever it is, and we've grown up in this digital world, there's certain things that we have learned and our perception of the world that we live in is slightly altered because of that experience. And I think that's a lot of the time the value that we have to provide as young people. So the next trick is like, okay, if we know that we have this value, and sometimes this value can get overlooked by higher ups in business, how do you kind of like overcome that challenge, right? Because you might know for a fact that when I design this site, it needs to be designed XYZ. And the reason why is because it's going to result in more sales and blah, blah, blah. But you might come across a client who's now saying, no, 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 that's not how we do it. In the past, it's been done this way, and this is the way that we should do it. This is the way that's worked in the past. So we're going to do it this way. How do you like navigate that kind of environment as a young entrepreneur?
So for us, we definitely also run into those incidents, but at the end of the day, it goes back to knowing your value, and as a professional, you should definitely give your opinion on things. Like we've also tried the way of like accepting whatever a client says, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But now it's better to be transparent about your feelings towards business and your gut feelings, because obviously we have the experience, we know how things go, and we've gained the experience. Before we didn't have the experience, so we would just let clients say what they want to say. But things are kind of different now. We kind of know how to deal with the clients, and if that's the case, like it's gotten to the point where we really just know our values. So if a client's gonna really make it difficult for us, it's not someone we want to engage with, because at the end of the day, you need to build a clientele that you guys can have a good relationship going forward. Because with every client, it shouldn't be a thing of it's a once-off thing. It should be a thing of you're trying to build a relationship, because that's basically how you keep your business sustainable.